What's going on, my Destiny dudes? Today's video is going to go over a loadout for the Rat King and the Cronus Zen settings that are associated with it. They're a little bit different, so I want to show you guys what they are and how you can use a loadout. This is going to help you moving into the next season, the season where they're nerfing all the abilities. I think this is going to be one of those weaponries to shine a lot. Sidearms is going to come out in a big way. Before I show you the loadout and before I show you the Zen settings, I wanted to go over a few things with you guys. The Rat King itself is an exotic, and for the love of God, I can't figure out how you're supposed to get it. But it has an exotic catalyst, which I do not have, so that's first. Also, if you guys feel like supporting the channel, I do have a Patreon up and going now. That shows me how much you guys appreciate what I'm trying to do for you guys. It definitely supports me in a big way. And yeah, you guys will have access to the VIP section of my Discord, meaning anything that you request, I try to get it out there first. Speaking of something that's in the Discord, I wanted to show you guys something else. The spreadsheet for the Cronus Zen, for the exotics, for the legendaries, and I'm working on the blues. It's out now. I've got it in the Discord in the welcome section. It's free. Everyone has access to it freely. This is something that I really enjoy doing for you guys. I want to make sure that you have access to all the things that you might need to help you with your gaming. Gonna go over everything in the game, and I will update it as time goes on, and I plan on making some really fancy upgrades to it, such as adding video links to show how these things work, as opposed to just looking at a spreadsheet. So moving right along, I found this loadout works really good with the rapid fire enabled with a pulse rifle in the secondary option, such as the Darkest Below. Graviton Forfeit is so good. This exotic, I think, is going to be a game changer. Not only does the thing actually increase your recovery, that's a big one, but it actually, God, the invisibility lasts for like 9 seconds. It's huge. So by the time you get your dodge back, you can go invisible again. And if you got Rat King, it's one of those things that just, it's amazing. So I'm showing you guys the mods right now. That's what I'm just kind of having you take a look at right there, the mods. That way you can see what the build is. And here I wanted to show you what the Rat King typically looks like when you fire it on its own. Notice it's mostly vertical and it does drift off to the right. Now, when you turn on the Zen with the proper settings, the Zen is going to take this from vertical to neutral. And then it's going to take that right-hand pull and it's going to pull it back to the left. That's the horizontal anti-recoil setting. And those settings are going to be on the screen for you right now. Okay. So that's the loadout, trying to be as quick as possible so you guys can get to playing the game. That way I'm not wasting any of your time. You've got the Patreon page if you feel like supporting me. You've got a free Cronus Zen spreadsheet. You've got the settings for the Rat Zen, as well as my recommendation for a pulse rifle on the back end. And now we got some gameplay coming up. Hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. I found a couple of things to be very specific. I don't know if it's the Rat King specifically, by the way, but I've noticed something when I go invisible and I walk. I stay off radar. Staying off radar while you're using this thing is very, very important so that you can kind of sneak up on people. But I was testing this thing out in these lobbies. I was walking in the middle and waiting for them to look at me before I fired. So this is the intro clip that I put in the beginning of the video today. It's a pretty good one, at least I thought it was, but you guys have already seen this. Take a look. I extended this version, by the way. Look at this guy. He has no idea that I'm there. Now, if you walk, a lot of the times you don't appear on radar if you're invisible. So that's a key to this loadout. Make sure that you are walking, not running. Anytime you run, or anytime you jump, or the double jump, not the single jump, that's why you'll see me doing a single jump a lot of the time. But look, this guy has no idea I'm there. Really cool stuff, man. I had a good old time with this loadout, and I thought it was really, really fun. There's a bit of gameplay at the end here where I literally walk into their spawn. It's an opening of like, I think 3 or 4 of them where they're spawning, and they have no idea that I'm there. I just walk right in the middle of them. It's amazing. And I mean, they may be newer to the game. I don't know. It's a pub game, you know, but I just thought that was really cool because I was like, look at me, man. This was like God mode. Oh, it was good times. All right. What we're looking at right here, the scout rifle is the one from the raid. It's called Vision and Confluence. I switched out from the pulse rifle because I wanted to try to keep my distance a little bit and try this thing out. I've never tried this one. I'll put the Zen settings for this one as well on the screen. They're slightly different than the Rat King. I also tried a different loadout with this, by the way. I tried the Trickster sleeves, mechanical trick sleeves, whatever the heck they're called, where I had the double sidearms. And that was kind of cool to play around with, but that's basically a pub game kind of thing. You don't take something like that in comp, otherwise these guys are going to destroy you with snipers and long-range weaponry. Anyway, I found the most effective build for this was either the Graviton Forfeit or the Omni Oculus. I figured out how to say that one, my dudes. And yeah, try this one out, guys. I think this is going to be a really good, it's going to be a really good loadout for next season for hunters. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. If you guys got any comments or anything like that, leave them down below. What loadouts are you guys trying to use for next season? What do you think is going to be top tier? Some of these weapons that we have, I think they're going to start to really shine a lot more. Exotics should have unique attributes, unique perks, and I think they're going to start shining a lot more. They're going to come through a lot more, and our weapon loadouts are going to have to actually matter a little bit. So it's going to be a little bit more fun. All right, my dudes, thank you so much for your time. You got all the information you need. If you want to hit up that Discord, it's down there in the comment section below. Have an awesome day. Remember to keep it 10 out there.